Hello, and welcome to AGX Media. Today we're joined by Camilo Kohls, a Bitcoin evangelist and cryptocurrency advocate whose focus is on educating Hispanic communities in both the United States as well as in Mexico and South America. But first, if this is your first time joining us, please subscribe to our channel as well as check out agxpay.com to learn how the power of modern silver money can help you claim financial freedom. And now to our interview. Camilo, thank you for joining us. How are you?
Hi there, how's it going? Thank you for having me here.
Now, Camilo, as a Bitcoin evangelist, what is your take on Bitcoin's recent price action as it has dropped below the 8,000 support line?
Well, I think that right now it's a great opportunity to enter the market if you have been waiting for an opportunity, because it's been over 9,000 for quite some time, and right now it's just dip like quite like harshly. It was really like a hard just dip. So what's going on right now, like I was just thinking this morning, just to make it casual, that like if I could sell my car, my house, I'll do it. But that's my personal opinion. But I think that before the halvening, we're having a great opportunity to get into the market. But I'm talking specifically about Bitcoin, of course.
And given this, what are your expectations moving into 2020?
Well, as you can see, what's going on with the global economy, there are many things happening in Latin America and around the world that are impacting people's life in the financial way. And well, there's been always a saying about the millennials that we like prefer to buy Starbucks or our consumers instead of buying houses. But right now, we're in a generation where we are not like able to afford a like basic living things like a house. And so there is like turmoil all around the world. Like there was just like some protests in Chile. Right now in Colombia, which is where I'm from, there are riots against the main government right now happening. And this is all because the economy is fractured, and well, politics as well. And this is because economy and politics shouldn't mix.
So, to that note, what role do you think cryptocurrencies have to play as a solution to countries in situations like Venezuela, Argentina, and as you mentioned, Colombia?
In these specific cases, like it's such a huge opportunity to show, like in like for example in a big, it could be like a big gap of a population. For example, in Venezuela, let's say if 10 million people start using a collateral that is not the national currency or the dollar, that is like the strongest fiat currency that there is available in the market, and people start using cryptocurrencies, then we can see a real use case. Because right, like actually we see the two cases of adoption right now in the world. Because with technology, the difference with cryptocurrencies, with the adoption of cryptocurrencies and technologies, is that technologies is for people who can afford it, but cryptocurrencies is two cases of adoption: people who can afford it, who sees cases of innovation, but also people who really need it. And that's when we're talking specifically about these cases like Venezuela or Argentina or Colombia, where they have been witnessing their currencies, their national currencies, being devalued in a really fast way, like let's say super inflation in some cases or hyperinflation in Venezuela. So having these alternatives shows how we can like provide for a more stable economy, or let's say healthy economy, in where the markets are performing the way they should without the action of the governments, the local governments.
And what are your thoughts on digital asset-backed coins like AGX? Could this have an impact in the Latin American market?
Well, I think that everything in the future will be tokenized, and the impact that all these asset-backed tokens like have is just having another way to get into the crypto market and out of the market regulated by politicians, or by like by these social elites that have been control politics or the banking system or corporatism, which is like what Libra maybe was trying to do. They were trying to bring all these new options about this freedom to the unbanked world, but they are doing it under a private corporation. So it's still a corporation running over behind this financial system. So we've been seeing this since the credit card, since the credit card coming a few decades ago, and then we had PayPal, but now with crypto we have the opportunity to detach completely from that third party, which is the important thing, that no one's going to take away a share or a cut from your money, which makes it a healthier environment or a healthier economy.
It's been great to have you today, Camilo. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, I think that right now it's important to realize the connection between old value with new value. Like, we were caught in between of this economy based on paper, and like at the beginning it was backed by gold, and then it was backed by oil, but now recently countries like China and Russia quit their oil-backed dollar systems. And that's what people need to realize. Gold has value, silver has value, and cryptocurrencies has value. But recently, the government of the United States and the Federal Reserve decided to print money to ease the debt, the global debt, their financial debt. So that means that paper money is losing their value at a really fast pace. So we are coming towards a new economy recession, and that's clearly to see. The signs are everywhere. But what has hold historically value, it's silver and gold. And the most easy thing to trade right now, it's Bitcoin. So just do the math, and if we have an asset-backed token that can be supported by a physical asset such as silver, well, then Lode will be a great option.
Thank you for joining us.
Nice meeting you, and take care, okay?
That's all for today's interview with Camilo Kohls. So glad that you guys could join us, and I hope that you enjoyed the episode. And as always, as a reminder, if this is your first time, please subscribe to our channel and check out agxpay.com to learn how the power of modern silver money can help you claim financial freedom. This is AGXM, and take care.